Hey, welcome back to Sola Melodica. I am Tim Kaiser. Here at Sola Melodica, we reflect, review, and react to music videos lyrically in the hopes to find, my goal is to find a glimmer of God, some redemptive qualities in the art form that is music. We primarily focus on hard rock, metal, punk, alternative, and occasionally we kind of veer off into old school or outlaw country. Today we are reviewing a song called Country Boy by Aaron Lewis, and Aaron Lewis is primarily best known for being the lead vocalist to the band Stained. So this one's going to be a little challenging from my perspective to analyze it lyrically from a Christian worldview, but it's a fun song, so let's get into it. Thank you for joining me. If this channel has been a blessing to you, do me a favor, subscribe, like, comment. Let's have some dialogue going on, and let's get into some tunes.
Now I grew up down an old dirt road in a town you wouldn't know. My pops picked the place up for $1,500 back in 1964. My grandfather was a drinker back in the day, put him down. But a war is known to change a man, and the whiskey's known to change a man.
Alright, sorry for interrupting so quickly, but this song is lyrically heavy, and I won't hit all the lyrics in this song because of that. That's why I'm playing a lyric video on the screen so you can keep up as they go along. But I just wanted to hit that part there, that a war is known to change a man and whiskey's known to change a man. So we have people who have gone through extremely challenging situations in war. I spent 5 years in the Navy, was part of the original Iraq conflict. I was in Operation Desert Shield, not Storm. I was there before the bullets started flying, but I was the first aircraft carrier on the scene back in, August, September of 1990. Shout out to the Independents and the battle group. But here we have that, right? So in these situations, man, it's tough, and it's easy to criticize or judge people in a way when you don't really know what they've been through, and those things can kind of go in concert, right? So person goes into war and they come back, riddled with issues that unless you were there you can't relate, and then you get into the bottle, right? And then the bottle becomes more than just a, hey, I'm gonna have a cocktail at the end of the night. It becomes a really strong addiction. So we need to pray for people like that.
That's not me. I rarely drink from the bottle, but I'll smoke a little weed. I still live in the sticks where you wouldn't go, in a town of 1,200 off an old dirt road, and a country boy is all I'll ever be.
Yeah, fun fact, I think the town I grew up in had like less than 2,000 people, so it wasn't much bigger than where Mr. Lewis grew up, so I know what living in small towns is like.
Now it's been 12 years since I sold my soul to the devil in LA. He said, sign your name here on the dotted line, and your songs, they all will play. He set up shop on Sunset, he put me up at the Marquee. He said,
You wanna sell 1,000,000 records, boy? You better listen to me.
he said,
Change your style, whiten your smile. You could lose a couple of pounds. If you wanna live this life, you better lose that wife. Do you need your friends around?
I said, no, that's not me. The biggest things in life are your friends and family. And I like my jeans and my old t-shirts, and a couple extra pounds never really hurt, 'cause a country boy is all I'll ever be. flags fly above my land and really sum up how I feel. One is the colors that fly high and proud, the red, the white, the blue. The other one's got a rattlesnake with a simple statement made. Don't tread on me is what it says, and I'll take that to my grave.
Sorry, I'm going to back up. I'll back up because I don't end at the bad spot, I know. But again, this is lyrically heavy. But yeah, he had a lot of things in there that sold his soul, and I assume he meant to a record producer, because you know we can't sell our soul to the devil because he already owns our soul. If you're not Christian, right? He got you. Different comment for different time. But you know, he's basically kind of giving him this guy's giving him a roadmap on how to be successful. Get rid of your friends, get rid of your wife, lose some pounds, get rid of the old t-shirts, and he's basically making him somebody that he's not. When God, obviously Aaron Lewis has a gift, right? Aaron Lewis has a gift of writing songs, playing guitar, and singing. And so this guy's taking this gift and saying, I'm gonna take what God's made and I'm gonna unpackage it and repackage it. So yeah, we don't need to do that, right? Do we need to tighten up things once in a while? Yeah, perhaps we do. But the gift itself is there. It's obvious, right? And then he says, the country boy is all I'll ever be. Hank, I assume he means Hank, the Hank, right? Taught me how to stay alive, never catch me out of the house with my 9 or 45. So he's strapped, right? He's packing. So bravo. Got a big orange tractor, which I assume is Alice Chambers, right? I think that's it. Alice Chambers, I think that's what my grandfather had on his farm. And he likes to hunt, right? So and he has the 2 flags, the American flag and then the Don't Tread on Me flag, right? So we're going to get into some good stuff here in a second that I think probably is really applicable to our lives today.
Tread on me is what it says, and I'll take that to my grave. Because this is me. I'm proud to be American and strong in my belief. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again, 'cause I've never needed government to hold my hand. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again, 'cause my family's always fought and died to save this land. And a country boy is all I'll ever be.
I'm going to get in there before Charlie Daniels, the icon, begins to talk. So he said he's proud to be American, strong in his beliefs, because he'd never needed the government to hold my hand. I'm telling you right now, that in a lot of cases, I'm telling you, it seems like that's the goal of government, to take over everything. Totalitarianism, it's really scary. God actually, back a long time ago, in the nation of Israel, before it became the Israel we know it today, but it was biblical Israel, and they didn't have a king, right? God was was the leader and the guide of that country. They had their priests or whatever would go to God, and God would give them instructions. And they said, well, we want to be like everybody else. We want a king. And God warned them. He's like, you know what? If you do this, they will take your kids from you. They will tax you unmercilessly. They'll start wars with you. Your kids will get killed off in the war. They'll make you servants. And like, we want to be like them anyways. We have to copycat them. We don't want to be just like this and be different. And that's what's happening, I believe, today, is that your rights are being taken from you. And as a Christian, it's tough, right? You're in a balancing act here of how do I submit to authority, like I believe Paul said in Romans 13, or how do I, protect my family? And it's a balancing act, but I'm telling you, we need to be wary of it. And the church needs to stop being in bed with politicians, right? We need to hold politicians accountable for leading our country righteously, not murdering babies every single day and starting wars that should not exist and taxing us mercilessly. We need to hold them accountable and not just be, oh, I love this politician because of X, Y, and Z. No, we need to love God, right? So yeah, Country Boy, this is a good song, really good song. Very the words really, as I said, they're kind of hard to analyze from a Christian worldview. There's not, and it's Black Sabbath is easy because they have a lot of spiritual imagery. But this is a good song, and I understand too. But I hope for people who are, a lot of people who live in, like, say, we'll say country. A lot of them are churchgoers. But I'd like to hear, if that's you, you're a country boy or girl, and you're a churchgoer. I'm gonna ask you to maybe dig a little deeper and not just have church be part of your life because you're moral, you're a good person, but go one step further and say, you know what, I want to be committed to God, and I want to be a disciple and be kind of like just fall in love with Him and not just add another little thing to your life, right? So let's finish out. I believe this is Charlie Daniels does his little monologue at the end, or is that epilogue? I don't know. It's Charlie Daniels though. That's awesome.
I love my country. I love my guns. I love my family. I love the way it is now. And anybody that tries to change it has to come through me. That should be all of our attitudes. This is America, and a country boy's good enough for me, son.
All right, country boy Aaron Lewis. Hope you enjoyed it. If it's been a blessing to you, ask you please to subscribe to the channel, like it, share it, tell somebody about it. We'll have another video next week, and I'm sticking with the country theme, and it's either going to be a Johnny Cash song or a Charlie Daniels song. So we're going to go old school, classic country. So blessings to you, blessings to your family. May the grace of God overtake you, overwhelm you, and may your name be written in the book of life. Until then, see you next time.